Hey everybody, it's the Black Powder Beginner, back again with another video. And welcome to Percussion Discussions, where we cast lead. And so, as you can see, we've got everything set up here, ready to go. And we're just waiting for the lead to melt. So, be right back. All right. So, looks like I've got the lead up to 10. So, I've got the two molds that I'm going to be using immediately. Well, pretty much immediately. The 457 round ball and the 495 round ball. Got those sitting there warming up, so I'm going to have to take the 457 off. I'm not going to be using that immediately. I'm just going to take my ladle and stir it. And I already fluxed this. And it already has been fluxed. But I'm just going to do it anyway. And fluxing is just the process of adding wax to remove impurities in the lead. So scrape off that little top. Got a little bit of wax. I'm not gonna put all of this in there. I'm gonna cut it in half. And drop that in there. Let it do its thing. Well, first time for everything. But they say, I have heard, that it will flare like that. And that's cool. That's cool. I got my fan going. I know you can hear it. That heat is up, so I'm gonna take it down to about 7. I'm just gonna scrape this top. Okay. It's looking good. All right, well, let's get the casting. Pull up to the table. Get myself ready to go. And I hope you can hear me. Got my earbuds in instead of the microphone on. So just gonna see how this works. When that wax was dropped in, we had this drip out. So just gonna put that back in there. So let's give it a shot. I think the mold should be pretty hot. And we're gonna how. Well, this is only my second casting session, so. I don't know. That was no good at all. So we're just gonna. Oh shoot! All right, let's try this again. Get myself situated. It's pouring fast. Oops. Nope. I got one. I got this pan filled with water. I'm just gonna sit those over there because they're wet. That's the one thing you don't do. Let's put wet lead, well, any type of water. Well, that might be okay. It's kind of like that flow is running pretty fast out of here. And it's dripping pretty good. And it's flowing pretty strong. This is the first time using this 495 round ball mode. I don't think that turned out very well. And maybe somebody can tell me. I mean, I looked at reviews for the Lee pot, well, this pot, and nope, no good. And what's said is that this is the best thing out. Now, I mean, I've tried the ladle cast. And ladle casting is something that I'm not too terribly fond of. I know it's traditional. To ladle cast, but this seems a whole lot easier. Now it does have its drawbacks. I mean, it's not, I'm not gonna say it's cheaply made compared to what, you know. But it was fairly cheap as far as price, which, if anybody's like me, cheap is a great word. I never use cheap as a derogatory word. Because it's not. Okay. See, it's dripping. I'm kind of holding the handle down to prevent that drip because there is quite a bit of lead that's at the base. The good part about this lead pot is that the base, it instantly cools the lead once it touches the base. So it just becomes a big blob, a big mass of hardened lead. So it just won't stop dripping. That's what I hate. Oops. Oh yeah, I remember from the last time. I think my, well, that might not be too good. Let's go through and check. Yeah, so the last time I casted, I said that I have to be kind of rough with the handle. And I most definitely hate that. Because I try to take it easy on stuff to prolong its life. But you still have to kind of, I'm not going to say be a little rough with it, but you can be sturdy with it. Some of those I don't like. And that's the thing that I'm learning about casting and black powder in general, it's not an exact science. It's absolutely not an exact science. And they're going to come out, some are going to come out great, perfectly round, and others are not. I'm looking at the lead here at the top, and I got it at 7. That's the thing. I want to get a lead thermometer, but then again, do I really need that? I mean, after all, like I said, this is not an exact science. Just how you aim the stream of lead coming down dictates how the sprue is going to look when it comes out. So if you haven't seen my last video on casting, the unboxing of this Lee pot, this Lee Pro 4. Oh, yeah, short one. Oh yeah, that barely did anything. Oh yeah, that's bad. That was okay, but it's starting to get a little frosty. And I was told when it starts getting frosty, the lead is too hot. So I'm gonna take that down just a tad. I don't even know what I took it down to. Ooh, about 6. But anyway, if you saw my last video, I did the unboxing, set everything up. No, that one wasn't good again. Yeah, no. Okay. But yeah, did the unboxing and jeez, it's coming down. That stream is coming down too hard. Jeez. Making a mess. But anyway, did the unboxing and it didn't have the rest. There's supposed to be a rest connected to this one right here. that sticks out where you can rest your mold when you're casting. But it was missing. The place where I bought it from, it's kind of like one of those places that they buy stuff and resell it. They're like a resale place. So it's kind of like, oh great. Now it won't. Now the lead won't pour. We'll do a little bit of stirring. See if that doesn't help to clear the nozzle. Maybe I should have left it at 7. You know what? That's the great thing about this, is you can turn the power or the heat up or down depending on your preference. So, but yeah, it didn't have. Let's take this opportunity to put those back in there. But yeah, it didn't have the rope mold rest, so it's. I put it upon myself to kind of, well, I have to. I don't have a choice because I don't have a mold rest, so I have to learn how to hold the mold flat and even and at the right distance. And that may be. It's not really doing this thing. I put a lot of lead back in there. Set that back up there, and I guess I'm gonna turn it back up. Let it do its thing. So looking at what I've already cast, and yeah, it was starting to frost over a little bit. And they're wrinkled. You know, I've already come to the conclusion that mine are not going to be perfectly smooth. They're just not. And I'm okay with it. So as I fool with those, oh, I have to. I made these little containers. You know, like these are this is my 457. I didn't make them. Miss Kathy gave them to me, and I just repurposed them. They were for something else. I just repurposed them for this, and I need to label another one. Oh yeah, let's get there. Yeah, it cooled off. It cooled off quite a bit. It's got that little. There's all these terms for stuff. So this is called dross, I suppose, and yeah, yeah. So I'm trying something new. I'm wearing my camera glasses just to see. So I'm gonna step this down to 8, and then I'm gonna step it back down to 7. Dang it. And see, this is why I try to be gentle with it, because oh, there it goes. Yeah, it was just a little gummed up, I guess. So I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish doing the 495. And the stream is coming down strong. Oh shit, it's hot. Duh. There we go. Oh. I dropped some dross right here. And I didn't want it to get mixed up in the stuff that I'm putting back into the pot. That's why I kind of got everything like I do. It's confined to a small space, but yeah. Yeah, Yeah, see? I tried to slow pour this one and got nothing in the hole whatsoever. Jeez. That's the thing. It's hard to yeah, okay, that was a good one. Let me back it down just a little bit back to 7. Kind of like between 8, 7, and 8. And once again, there you go. That was a good one. Once again, a labor of love. And you never know. You never know exactly how things are going to turn out. So you kind of just, for me, at least for me, I do the best that I can do. I hope for the best. I try to prepare. I mean, I'm thinking about this stuff day and night. That's just how much I enjoy it. And I would like to, look at that, nothing. A drop. But sometimes it just doesn't work out the way we think it should. When in reality, everything happens. People say everything happens for a reason. I believe that. I do believe that. And sometimes you just, it's getting kind of sticky. I might have to redo. Meanwhile, sit that up there. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I've got my 457 conical mold, ideal conical mold, steel mold, I believe, because it's got some heft to it, so it's a steel mold that Mr. Keith gifted to me. And I think I'm going to do a couple of those too, because my 457 conicals are getting kind of low. And I think I'm going to be shooting, I'm going to go back to shooting some more paper cartridges in. I don't know if I'm going to go for the Ruger or probably the Ruger, because the Ruger shoots the 457 conical better than any firearm that I have. So okay, that looks pretty good. And the aluminum molds, they do heat up fast. They cool down fast, but they do heat up fast and they get hot. They get hot, which is to be expected. Of course, you're putting hot lead into them, but I want to get some consistent pours. I don't know how many, because I probably won't cast, but I go to the range once a week. And I usually shoot something new every week. But that doesn't do well for my practicing accuracy. So I need to get out there with one revolver that I like, and spoiler alert, but these are .495 round balls for my Thompson Center that I'm going to be shooting tomorrow. So and I don't plan on, well, let me not tell a lie before I say anything. I was going to say I'm not planning on shooting conicals in that, the Thompson Center rifle, but I probably am, because I already got a mold on the way to cast conicals. But it's gonna be a testing day, because I have the .490. I bought some .490 round balls, and you see I'm casting .495s. So I want to see what's what, you know, what I can do with each round ball. Which one is better for the Thompson Center that I have, and go from there. So as it stands right now, that's what we're doing.